So my talk today is entitled, How Did Silicon Valley Become Silicon Valley? I'm currently Director of Bioinformatics at the Center for Research and Education on Aging at UC Berkeley, and also a Chief Technology Officer at a company in Silicon Valley called TransTime. So I'd like to give a talk today about basically how Silicon Valley became Silicon Valley, and I think you'll find it interesting. Okay, next slide. Okay, everybody fasten your seatbelts. This is going to be a wild ride. So here we go. Next slide. So in the beginning, there was the Valley of Heart's Delight. So the Valley of Heart's Delight was like a Garden of Eden. Miles and miles of fruit trees and orchards. So before Silicon Valley, there was the Valley of Heart's Delight. And fruit was king. And these companies were king. So it wasn't Intel and Microsoft and so on and so forth. It was a bunch of fruit companies. So the Valley of Heart's Delight shipped about 85% of the world's dry fruit. The growing and processing of fruit made 95% of the local economy. And everything was great. The year was 1938. And something amazing happened. So Bill Hewlett and David Packard met at Stanford University while they were doing their engineering degrees in 1938, and both of them were taking electronics. Their professor, Fred Thurman at Stanford, helped Bill and Dave raise over $1,000 in 1938 during the Depression, which was quite a task, and told them to start an electronics company. And so they did. So Bill and Dave started Hewlett Packard in a garage in Palo Alto. And Silicon Valley was born in 1938, although some would say, including myself, it started a little bit later, but there's in fact a historical sign in front of the garage where Dave Packard lived that states actually it was the birth of Silicon Valley, and I have a picture of that plaque coming up here.